What's up, everybody? Whew, man, it's hot. Or no, it's not that hot now. It was hot earlier. Hot like a mofo. Uh, but it was a beautiful day to go camping. Perfect day to go camping, actually. Not a cloud in the sky. Boom, baba, boom, baba, boom. Getting closer to the 4th of July. You know what that means? I don't know what it means. Fireworks. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Uh, can't believe I forgot my hoodie. And keep the fire going all damn night. Roughing it. I don't know if I ever came out here without a hoodie, but I'll have to check my list from now on before I leave instead of thinking that I got everything when I didn't. I didn't give a notice that I was going live, so we'll see if more people show up or less people show up. It'll be a little cooler here too because I'm right by the water. It's not much water, but it's still enough to probably bring down the temperature a little bit. Freaking mosquitoes, man! I spent I spent the whole day spent the whole day battling mosquitoes. Didn't put on no bug spray until just recently. Got sick and tired of itching. I don't know what somebody's shooting off something. What's up, everybody? Whoop whoop! Welcome to Camping with Keith. What's up, Jays? Hope everybody's having a blessed day, blessed evening. It just turned. I guess it is evening, but it's still kind of daylight out. But yeah, it's a beautiful day to go camping. Decided to grab my shit and hit the road. Can't believe how much everything is overgrown over here. It's like, man, it's the weeds to walk through to get to my spot. They're over my head. Probably about probably about 8 feet tall just to walk the weeds to get here. You gotta like pick a reference and just walk towards it. You can't really tell where you're walking. Luckily, there's a bunch of deer trails. I can usually follow a deer trail and I'll find my way here eventually. I don't think I follow the same trail a single time getting out here. What's up, Maya? Hope everybody got out and had a chance to enjoy this beautiful day. It's supposed to rain Friday. I was gonna go camping Thursday, and the only thing about my spot is I gotta cross 3 creeks to get here, and if it rains a lot and I'm here overnight, the water's gonna rise high enough where I might get stranded. I don't know what I'd do if I got stranded out here. That'd be ridiculous. I'd have to wade through some water to get home because I am not gonna stay out here and be stranded. I only got enough food usually for one day. It's bad enough carrying all that food with me out here. Now I gotta now that it's not cold out like it was, I gotta start bringing ice packs and all that extra gear. I'm gonna get my cot and bring it out here, and I'm getting another air mattress. And I'll have that out here so when I come out, I can actually lay down instead of sitting in my freaking chair all night long. What's up, Gustavo Ortega? Thanks, bro. I appreciate the you subscribing. I don't think my channel will ever be some huge channel just because of just what I do. I just go stealth camping and hang out at the campsites, and I'm gonna start. I've been at this site now for probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months camping out here. It's nice. I can just leave it up. Nobody comes and messes with it. But I'm gonna go to probably somewhere new the next time just to change things up a little bit. Yeah, I appreciate subscribers. I appreciate comments, feedback, anything, constructive criticism. Sometimes it helps. I mean, I've had a couple of ideas that somebody gave me and it's really helped out. So I'm not a bad guy. I just hang out, get away from everything, and started making videos doing it when I started camping. I'll start this fire up here in a little bit. I'm kind of trying to wait because I got probably enough wood to get me through the night. But I forgot my hoodie, so I got to make sure I don't run out of wood tonight. Instead of having my feet next to the fire, I'm probably gonna have to put my chair sideways, so I'll sit like sideways next to the fire. I didn't feel like turning around and going back and getting my hoodie, so I just said screw it. It's only supposed to get down to about 65 tonight, so that shouldn't be too bad. Excuse me. Yeah, and put together a nice little tinfoil dinner for my munchies for the night. Probably about 2 pounds of sausage, potatoes, and carrots, seasoned perfectly. Throw them on a fire for probably about 45 minutes to an hour. Flip it here and there on the coals, and don't have to deal too much. Usually, I cook up a steak or hamburgers, something like that out here, but just had a steak like 2 or 3 nights ago. I think I had burgers the last time I was out here. I think the next time when I come out and cook, I'm gonna make chili because the last time we made that out here it turned out phenomenal. I think I got enough stuff to make it. I just got to go buy the chili packets. I got chili powder, but I still need the little package you add to the beef after you brown it up. They used to make really good deer chili. My stepdad used to go hunting a lot, and he'd kick me down deer meat and stuff, and I'd get deer burger. And I mean, deer hamburgers are all right. They taste different than a regular hamburger, but they're not bad. It's just different. I'd rather take the hamburger and do something else with it. I'll make hamburger helper. That's something I wouldn't mind making out here too. It's pretty easy. Just brown the hamburgers with the. I think you gotta add a little bit of milk, a little bit of milk or water, and I think that's about all you add. Scalloped potatoes. Trying to change up the meals when I come out here. Try new things. I want to do chicken soft tacos. I'm starting to put together like a little menu of meals I'm going to prepare this summer. I think the most extravagant, whatever that word, the most detailed meal that I put together so far was the chili. I have brought so much crap out here. I like putting corn in my chili, so I had corn, kidney beans, tomato paste, tomato sauce, 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I think that was all I put in as far as that kind of stuff. Then I put the hamburger, and yeah, it's nice to throw all that crap together. Follow the directions on the back of the chili packet. It'll tell you how to make the chili, but I think it's off because it takes me about 2 packets to add to what they say you should usually use one. I like to taste chili when I eat my chili. You follow the directions on them chili packets. It usually, to me, tastes like you're eating tomato paste, tomato soup, or something. It's just too tomatoey. This is awesome. Still daylight out. Pretty soon it's going to be daylight till about 9:45. Well, that's probably about how late it's going to be tonight. Camping out here in the wintertime, it was crazy. It's like it'd get nighttime probably around 5:30, 6:30, something like that, and it'd be already like dark out. I'd get out here. I usually would get down here about 7 to 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, just so I'd have 6, 7, 8 hours to get wood, because that's what I usually did the whole time, was just get firewood. That's what I did mostly today. Every time I think I can't find no more wood, I end up finding trees and stuff that I missed the first time out here. What does this button do? Retouch? Green screen? Oh, I'm sorry, people. Oh, what's going on? No green screen. There we go. What the fuck? That's crazy. I didn't know I could do green screens. Funny. Sorry, people. I don't mean to bore you. That's kind of cool. I'll have to mess around with this green screen. I like this. I'll have to start doing this green screen more often. I'm gonna pick a few cool people out here. I'm gonna have you as my moderators. There's one or two people I know that I already know I'm gonna make my moderator. If they come in tonight for the live, I'll add them to my moderators list. Oh my god, that is so damn bright. That's great, but I can't see. It's like looking into a freaking spotlight. Whew. That's not too bad. Oh, my stomach's calling. It's grumbling. It says, "Feed me, Seymour." I brought a whole roll of duct tape out here. I used it to duct tape up my handle on my axe. I cannot find the whole fucking roll's gone. Like how it sprout legs. I'm wondering if I got it buried underneath my wood pile. I would think it'd be up here where the kindling is, but there's nothing underneath of it. Maybe it's under the big wood pile. I don't know. Love how things just sprout legs and walk away. Pretty sure it's a firework, but I don't think it's like any. I don't understand what it could be. I'm a big firework fan. I try to figure out certain times, like because I've bought and shot off so many fireworks in my lifetime. Usually every Fourth of July, I spend it. What the fuck is that? Hell, fuck no. Oh shit! What in the hell kind of bug was that? That thing was big, and I don't know where it went. Hell no. Where in the fuck did that go? I'm sorry if I'm cussing a lot or cussing too much. Once in a while, a kid will come on my live, and I feel guilty if I start swearing. Where the hell's my duct tape? Oh, I wanted duct tape with the ceiling. I had a couple little itty bitty holes. Everything sprouts legs and walks away. I should have put out a short earlier and let everybody know I was going to go live tonight. Usually I got more people in here. Most of my regular people, I didn't even tell I was going camping tonight. Actually, a friend of mine, she asked me if I got wet last night. I was like, huh? It's like I was home. I didn't get wet. It's like I haven't camped out here in the rain yet this year, but I know it's going to be coming. I don't care if it rains. I really don't. As long as if it rains, I get all my firewood together, like prior to the rain, and then I can have that stashed underneath my tarp, and it keeps all the wood dry. That way, when it's pouring down rain, I don't even have to worry about getting wet, or I'll be bone dry and crispy warm. Because as long as it don't pour cats and dogs, your fire will keep going. Load it up with wood and hope for the best. Man, that strawberry banana yogurt be looking good. I get these boom bada boom. It's not a. I don't think it's a gun. I don't know. Maybe it be a shotgun or something. I think we're camping right now in an area that you could probably get away with shooting guns because I don't know if I'm considered within the city. I'm pretty sure I am. I'm lucky to have a spot like this. I think it was fate when I moved in next door to that little trailer park next, and I used to come back here exploring and walking around. It was fate that I found this place, and I had these horrible neighbors that made my life a living hell. And that's one of the main reasons I started coming out here. I had to get away. I didn't have really anywhere to go, and I don't like asking my people, "Hey man, can I come spend the night?" I just need to get away. That just kind of like went out on my own. And I come out here the first time, and I was like, "Oh, this is great," and I loved it. I started coming out here more and more often, and it was like before you know it, I was coming out here twice a week, which I want to get back up to that. I think I'm gonna go camping. It's supposed to rain Friday, so maybe go camping Tuesday. Because Monday I think I have a little bit of running around to do, and after that I should be free. So maybe go camping on Tuesday. Where's everybody at? What the fuck, man? You're making me feel lonely. I feel so lonely. Talking to myself in the middle of the woods makes me sound crazy. Hoo. I was on American Idol. I didn't even get to sing one note and they kicked me off. Bastards. I was a star in the making. Sing the blues. Boom, 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 boom. My voice is terrible. Boom, 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 boom. From smoke and cigarettes. Boom, 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 boom. Now I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. How to carry a tune. Hey, I can change tunes right there too. Sorry, y'all. I had plenty of step twos today. My step twos is a little. Yeah, I got my card, man. I'm legit. That's one thing that's awesome. You can actually get pulled over and have fucking weed on you and not get in trouble. It was like back in the day, all the hippies and shit. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna make it. We're gonna fight. We're gonna make it legalized." They fought and they fought and they fought, and it's like it didn't get legalized until our generation, Generation X, started getting all populated. And that whole movement, the Gen X movement, man, I mean, we had so many people come out that were like stars and just made that time period shine. And I mean, the music scene was fucking awesome. I went to so many heavy metal concerts. And it's fucked up as the only rap concerts I've ever been to is ICP. I went to the Gathering. That's the only rap concerts I've ever been to. Everything else has been metal. Except for Pink Floyd. I did go see Pink Floyd. That was a really good show. I was walking in and some dude was selling shrooms and I didn't buy any and I still to this day regret not buying those. They were probably fake. I was like, how is this guy selling shrooms right at the entrance? Like they're searching people on the way in. This guy's like 10 feet over trying to sell shrooms. Felt kind of odd because you're walking by and everybody can know if you go up to the guy and do a deal, everybody knows what the hell you're doing. My luck, he's an undercover and I wasn't going to ruin my good time, so I just went in there and smoked. But I still had a blast going up there. Had this dude rip me off. I was I was so mad. Like I go up, we're walking through this hall. The arena has had like a. I'm trying to remember where the hell we went. Probably I think it was Gund Arena, and it's like the center is where the music, the stage, and everything, and then it's just like all the seats circle, like go around in a circle, and then on outside of that, you can go out and get beer and get something to eat. This guy's yelling, "Hot dogs! Come and get hot dogs, nice and hot, fresh hot dogs." I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take two. And he's like, cool, $4. I'm like, sweet. And I give him the $4. This dude's making hot dogs. I'm standing there. I'm like, he guy looks at me all funny. I'm like, you gonna make my hot dogs? And he goes, make your hot dogs. He goes, you gotta pay me first. I'm like, I did pay you. I said I gave your homeboy over here. And I look and he's gone. I'm like, what the fuck? And he goes, my homeboy. He goes, I don't have anybody working with you, buddy. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I was like, I just gave up my last $4 because I thought I was going to get a hot dog. I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking starving. And dude ended up giving me a hot dog. But yeah, I was like, freaking people. Dude was some drunk. Can't be that mad at him. I mean, what would I do? Probably the same damn. Well, I don't know. I'd probably like, oh, you got to give him the money. I'm not the one with the hot dogs. Thinking about starting my fire. Think I'll hang out here for another 10 or 15 minutes. If I can't get no more people to come in here, I'll probably just bounce. When I first started the live, there was 24 people in here. I was lit, man. I like that. If I was sitting there chilling and 24 people came in my chat, that'd be fucking awesome. I need some ideas, man. I'm trying to get back on the road. I know there ain't nobody watching, but at least talk. And if somebody watches this outside of the live itself, and I'm trying to get back on the road, man. I had a really, really nice vehicle, and I got to a wreck. It kind of totaled the vehicle out. The front end's like just freaking destroyed. The rest of the vehicle is mint condition. Interior's mint. Everything works on the inside. So from like I'd say the motor back, everything is in excellent shape, but from the motor up, it's not. Supposedly, my stepdad says he might be able to do something with it, but he has to put in a whole new front end. That is sounds like a nightmare. Either that or get another vehicle and get the same. That's the one what I was thinking about doing is getting another vehicle that has maybe the motor blown, and the transmission blown, and needs tires, and it's just it needs a little bit of love and care, but the body and the frame solid. It's like if I can get a deal like that, that would be perfect. But that's going to cost me probably between $1,000 to $2,000. I seen one for like $1,600. I think it was up in Cleveland. It had like I forget how many miles on it. It sounded like it still ran, but I don't care about the motor and all that kind of crap because no matter what it is, when I get it, I was going to put my motor in it and switch out the interior, and because the interior is immaculate, so I'd swap out all the interior. I don't care if the vehicle looks like a Frankenstein car, if the quarter panels don't match or something like that. I don't really care, just as long as the frame and body solid, and I could just switch everything. I'm not a mechanic. I'm pretty good mechanically inclined. If I stare at something, I usually can figure out how to fix it or how it works. Or usually that's what I do. I'll just stare at something for a minute and look at it from different angles. And like, I wonder if, and that's how it starts. So I'd go down there with my stepdad. He's a mechanic and has his own shop, and that's where my vehicle's down at his shop. And while he's working, I'll go down there and I'll work and do the little things. That way he doesn't have to mess with every little thing on it. I want to swap the speakers out, at least the speakers, because they're like brand new. Sucked. I had that car for a total of like 3.5 weeks. And I got in that damn wreck. 50 years old, and I've only been in one wreck besides this one all the years. Now, I've been with people and gotten in wrecks. I've got hit a couple. Yeah, I've been in wrecks, but I've got hit, and it was other people's fault and stuff. And I was able to get my vehicle fixed, but this time I only had liability insurance, and it kind of bit me in my ass. So, well, I give anybody advice if they drive, even if they're not making car payments, get full coverage insurance. That way, if your vehicle gets totaled out, you'll get a check for the blue book value, I believe it is, and you can at least work on getting another vehicle. If I would have got that totaled out, the insurance company would have paid me like I was hoping they would, then I would have been able to buy this other vehicle and switch everything around like I wanted to. I think I'm gonna start the fire. Well, since it's pretty dead tonight as far as the live, a few people that did stop by, I want to say thank you. I think I'm gonna sign off for right now. Work on getting my fire going and getting a bed of coal so I can start my supper. But I'll try to post my video here in the next 2 3 days. Usually I get home, I don't mess with the video then, but a couple days later I put everything together and edit it, and then I post it on YouTube. But I'm gonna get off here. Once again, I want to say thanks to everybody that came on, and the guy that subscribed. I want to say thanks for subscribing to my channel. Like I said, I appreciate that. It means a lot. So until next time on my next live, I hope everybody has a blessed days and evenings, and spend time with your family and friends. Don't worry so much about material possessions, because when you die, you can't take that to your grave, but if you got some good memories of time spent with your family and friends and the smiles that you had on your face and just the small things that you'll remember. And I feel that when you pass away, you can take at least that with you, your conscience. And if you lived a good life, and I don't know if there's a heaven or a hell. I'm not saying I don't believe in God. I'm just saying when I accidentally overdosed, I did not see no bright light. What I saw was darkness. It was the darkest dark I've ever seen in my life. And I tell you what, that was the scariest part. That was probably the scariest point in my life I've ever been. I knew I was going to die unless I breathed. Once I realized I wasn't breathing, I had to force myself to breathe. That was scary because I knew something was wrong. I was just sitting there and I was like, everything started kind of black, started just closing in and closing in, closing in, closing in. All of a sudden, bloop, there was no light. It was the dark. It was like the blackest black you could ever think of. And I was just staring. I looked around, looked to my left, to my right, and I'm like, where am I at? What is going on? Something's not right. I'm like sitting there, and all of a sudden I do a checklist. Went over my whole body. It was just like, and I realized what was wrong was I wasn't breathing. And I remember I said, "Dear God, if there is a God and you're listening, please, I didn't want to die. This medicine, I didn't know if it would interact with the other stuff I was taking, and just please, there's something I need to do before I pass away that's gonna make my life valid as far as like others. I just feel like I was meant for something that's gonna turn into something big. It's just there are things I should have did when I was younger. I should have went into the army or Marines or armed forces. I should have not did manual labor jobs and beat the hell out of my body because now I'm paying the price. All the jobs I did that beat me down. It's like now I'm getting older. It's like you can really feel the aches and the pains. I regret doing those types of jobs. I should have gone in something a little bit more. I was selling video games on eBay when eBay first started, and I was making money, but it was kind of up and down. Like what was popular one minute wasn't popular a month later. And now you got inventory that you can't get rid of. And at that point in time, I was buying stuff and flipping it as soon as I could, and I couldn't sit on something. So I got to a point where I couldn't reinvest the money into getting more games because everybody I knew that I was buying them from, I bought them out. And so it was kind of like I was just going around buying a few here or there and flipping, making a couple bucks, but I couldn't afford to sit on stuff. I didn't have that kind of money, so I kind of backed out of that. But it was about a year and a half I did that. I made some good money around Christmas time. I ain't gonna lie about that. I sold a lot of shit around Christmas. I thought I heard talking to the radio. But I'm gonna get my fire going. I feel the chill coming on, and I gotta get rid of that. So once again, thanks everybody for stopping by. Everybody that did, and hope you guys have a blessed night. I'll see you guys next time. Love, peace, chicken grease.